Libra, let's do your weekend confirmation message. You may be strategizing. You could be moving and or looking for a new place, a new home, a new apartment. There could be some type of sibling rivalry, if not between you, then someone around you or someone that you know. Somebody is kind and giving, but you may have to strategize when it comes to this person, especially if you're already intertwined with another situation. Okay? You could be dealing with the Leo, or there's a fire sign around you. They got some type of plan. You could have gotten or be getting a new pet, training your pet, going to the zoo. Maybe you're saving a pet, you're saving an animal. You could be sexually frustrated. You have a kind heart as well. Somebody wants to talk to you, but they're not really sure how to and or what to say. Okay, but they may bring it up this weekend. It's like, you know what? It'll be okay either way. Somebody's ready to fall in love, but they got to surrender to something first, especially when it comes to what they use as way to fill voids. You definitely could be looking for a home or apartment. Somebody could have started a rumor about you sleeping with a family member. You're going to have to block somebody's call, or somebody's intentionally not answering your call this weekend. Make sure you check yourself, so make sure you're not starting a rumor. But somebody will get their own karma. They'll be checked. Remember why you started. Remember why you left. You could be a homeowner, or you know someone who is. The ball is in your court when it comes to a situation. There may be some type of cover-up that's going out here. This could be with your job. You have some type of talent. Either you don't realize it yet, and or you're procrastinating on it. Something about an 80s or 90s babies out here. Maybe at one point in time they wanted you to chase them, and now they're going to surrender and come talk to you. This is definitely someone that you've known in your past. Leave the past in the past. Okay, it seems like you keep bringing up like, oh, well, this happened before, or you did this before, and it's like, okay, well, how is that associated to this situation now? Okay, if somebody's watching you, get them a show. It is what it is. Your energy is beautiful, masculine or feminine, but you could be petty from time to time, especially when you feel like you're exposed or you're feeling a little vulnerable. So watch it this weekend. Somebody around you could still be making the wrong decisions. You may go back to your old city, your old home, your old hometown, an old job. You may return to something soon. Okay? There's an unexpected pregnancy out here, if not by you, then around someone else, and this may have you frustrated. Okay? A disaster waiting to happen. Maybe you already knew. Alright, Gemini, let's talk about your weekend. Something may seem a little suffocating. Somebody secretly hates your success, but it's not your problem. They act like they are unseen, but it's not. Okay? You may not be staying single for very long. You could be talking to someone that you're going to date, and or you're just not sure about your relationship status this weekend. You may have a time frame question. It'll happen within 2 weeks. Okay? Somebody likes you, but they're not saying anything about it. They're just sitting back and watching. Maybe they'll reach out within the next 2 weeks. You may have a negative mindset this weekend, especially when things get tough. You could be randomly seeing cats, black cats, stray cats. Maybe you're saving a cat. I don't know. You could be like just outside walking, or sitting on the patio, or sitting on some steps, and then a cat come and just scare you, or I don't know. You could be drinking a little bit more than you should. Okay? Or somebody around you is going to the bar. You're going to tell someone this weekend to keep that same energy, or you're going to be understanding why you have to. Your aura is inviting and addicting. So maybe you feel like, oh, I'm going to have to just stay single forever, and it's not, because you're going to meet someone soon. There's something that you don't notice about them, or something that they don't notice about you. Okay? And you're going to realize that being selfish isn't always a negative thing. So make sure you're not talking down on yourself. She is lying about it all. Literally all. Somebody could have some type of rash, and or they're saying like there's something going on with their body and they're lying. Okay? Something will arrive just in time. So just keep the same energy of you hustling and keep working. Okay? Allow yourself to scream and or cry if you need to. Get comfy. You are safe. If you need to find some type of cream or something for a rash, make sure you look it up. Alright? Somebody thinks you're desperate. They feel like as long as they can come back and get some type of revenge or get your attention, that, you know, you'll entertain it. Something about LA could be important. The colors, the state, the basketball team, traveling there. Maybe you're going there for training, a work trip. If this is not a rash, you could just be getting bit by mosquitoes. But make sure you trust this new path, because it will be better. Also, if you didn't hear it directly from the horse's mouth, don't repeat it. Not even a little bit. Okay? You will have all you need, or you will realize that you can find a resource for what you need. Something about your neighbor could be important. Maybe there's a new neighbor. Maybe you're the new neighbor. And you're kind of just like, who's that? Or they're looking at you like that. Okay? There could be a Cancer that's around you. Someone could be going through a job loss and or termination, or you feel like you're on the borderline of so. If it's not you, this could be a Cancer. You may experience some type of privilege this weekend. It seems like you're very in tune with yourself and or how you feel, and or like you're very logical when it comes to thinking out of a situation and or why something happened. Someone did something very intentionally. There's also a Pisces around you. They may make you a promise. You could definitely be dealing with the water sign this weekend. So somebody's going to promise to pay you back. They're going through some type of battle with their finances. And they're like, look, if you can do it, I'll do it by this season, or I'll do it by this. You may have to charge them to the game if you give them this money. Okay? Especially if this is a man. Your partner is trying to be supportive right now, so you don't need to be guarded when it comes to them. Yes, God loves your enemies. Focus on yourself. Okay? There's some type of settlement that you either didn't see coming, or maybe it didn't go your way. You may be thinking about choosing the old person. Maybe because you don't feel like a proposal or something is coming for you, so you're trying to revert back to someone old. Okay? Somebody's going to invite you to a drink after work. That also came out for Gemini, so you could be dealing with another air sign. Someone could have hydroplaned, or you're remembering someone who did. Maybe you consider them an enemy. Okay? Somebody's coming at you for the right reasons. They either want to date you, and or if you have to hold yourself accountable, then you just got to be accountable. Okay? Somebody definitely wants you, especially if you're a feminine. Be careful. Somebody could be dealing with a kidnapping situation. Maybe something's going viral about someone else being kidnapped. There could be an Amber Alert going on in your city. Hopefully this is not, or wasn't somebody's plotting or plan. Okay? You may feel like your home is falling apart, especially if you lost your job. You have an idea. You just need to act on it. Okay? There's also a Libra around you. Maybe you're heartbroken over this person this weekend, and or they are, and they're coming back towards you. If so, the apology is fake. Okay? They're a reflection of some type of energy that you still hold within you. So once you identify what that triggers in you, you'll get rid of them too. Okay? It's hard for you to try a new thing this weekend. And honestly, this may be like new food. Maybe you're a gamer, you want to try a new game. It doesn't have to be anything drastic. Just try something new. Someone is secretly on the DL. They're hiding it. They may still be able to hide it right now. But this may be someone that gets into a car accident. Okay? Quick money is on the way. You may find a resource this weekend. You may be able to make some type of arrangement. A program may pay for something for you. Something like that. It will begin to pay off within the next week. Okay? Somebody's going to tell you to leave the key. Somebody may be moving out, and or it's like a sneaky link type of situation. Alright? Somebody's not sure about a custody battle. Just make sure you're not too much in your ego.